Another contentious issue between the tribes and the state is this piece of legislation on environmental regulations and permitting a process for mines. Much has been said on both sides of this important issue, but none has involved open and honest dialogue between the tribes and the state. A lesson to be learned from this is that better consultation between the state and the tribes is needed. If we really need this. Make no mistake, the 11 tribes of Wisconsin opposed the proposed mine in its permitting process. I say unified with our relatives at Bad River Reservation and protecting the waters. Mike, we stand behind you. How many had a drink of water today? You guys didn't know what to say. And water sustains us. You know, water gives us life. And I feel we have to recognize that our state is endowed with a lot of beautiful water. I heard somebody say last night that you can't even eat the fish out of some of the lakes around here. So that's a sad time. It purifies. It's a gift from the Creator. It's given it to us all. The beauty of our state isn't just about job production and about interstate highways. We all need them. Paved roads, electrical lines, all of which we become dependent upon to survive. Rather, our state is known across America for its pristine beauty. From the bluffs of Prairie du Chien to the rock formations in the Wisconsin Dells, the traditional homeland of the Ho-Chunk. The 136-mile-long Vesticle River that's formed in Forest County. To the beautiful Wolf River near the Menominee Nation. And the wild rice beds that populated the northern Wisconsin, providing food and medicine for our gentler people. Niwasadeen, in the language means many rivers. That's how we navigated these rivers back before the movement of canoes. But you know, again, my point is that we have I'm hoping that we're all grabbing what I'm saying is this pristine value. We all share that. We all share that in common. We want that. We all want jobs as well. If you've never been to the Bad River area, never traveled to the Pinocchio Mountain Range, where the proposed mine is targeted, I encourage you to take your family there for a camping trip this summer. And take in the beauty that our Creator has provided us. It's an awesome advantage. Now, speaking of wild rice, you know, I've done that for years. I've harvested wild rice. One of my lakes that I go to was over in Burnett County by Siren. It's actually over in St. Croix area there. It was Clam Lake. But you know, there hasn't been rice on there for going on 9 years now. 9 years. I mean, we go over there. There's nothing there. I don't know the reason, but we could get hundreds of pounds of wild rice out of that lake, but it's not there. Something's happening in our environment that's affecting just that crop alone. For several years, we've not had a big rice crop, and this substance of wild rice is indigenous to our people, and many of you here have had it at Thanksgiving or special times. And it's hard when you don't have that anymore. You can't process it. That's in the heart of our community and in our spirit. We cannot cash in our natural resources for corporate profit. job creation. It's not to be traded, our natural resources, like some asset or commodity. We as tribal people of Wisconsin share the perspective of Chief Seattle, one of our profound elders in Indian country, as he spoke in the speech of 1854. Let me quote what he said. "Every part of this earth is sacred to my people. Every hillside, every valley, every clearing and wood is holy in the memory and experience of my people. Even those unspeaking stones along the shore are loud with events and memories in the life of my people." This was back in 1854. These are some of the more difficult examples of tribal-state relations, but I believe me, it's something we can work through as long as we want to sit down together and work it through. I guess the common theme in some of this is the breakdown of communication, the disregard to seek advice from all our affected parties. So I ask this distinguished body to consider this offer. When it comes time to make a difficult decision on resources and policies that impact us both, that we agree to meet. Sometimes we never get to agree, but we should never let outsiders make our laws for us. I attended, it was an honor to be here for the state address by our governor, Scott Walker. And one thing I was disappointed with, and I'll share this with you. You know, yes, he acknowledged us up in this area here that we were here as tribes, but that was it. And I feel that in collaboration, what we contribute to the economy and jobs and things we're doing in law enforcement and education, it wouldn't take much to just address that. In all due respect to the governor's talk, I really felt that would have been very honorable for him to do that for our tribes. And I shared that with some of the staff about that. I was highly disappointed along with other colleagues on that thing. So we can't be dismissed as a subgroup of people in Wisconsin. Governor Walker also has met several times and is scheduled with the tribes. I commend that. I commend his effort to do that on a regular basis, to have his administration work with us on our consultation policies. And I feel we've made some headway with that. But it wouldn't have took much to mention that at the state address. So that's all I'm saying is we are here. With regard to our gaming funds, we had to put a budget in. I'm closing with this. We put a budget in for some of our needs in Indian country to get some of that back. Some of that could have been used for law enforcement, for example, with Sheriff Kelsey up there. We could have used that back in our community to share some of the things that we might do collaboratively in Sawyer County with economic development. Nothing came back. We have a Boys and Girls Club that was formed, one of the first clubs in America at Lacoudray, that we put money in for that in other areas, but we didn't get a response back or any consultation on that at all. And so all I'm trying to emphasize here today is that we start this collaborative effort, we start working together. Again, all of us, Republican, Democrat, Independent, whatever, we've got to begin working together. Our differences will be there, yes, but I think when we talk, we can work through them. Thank you very much.